We are not perfect. We all have moments when we fall short of our ideals. However, there is a stark difference between a flawed person striving to improve and someone who is persistently malicious. Sadly, some individuals in the world harbor intentions that only seek to bring harm to those around them. Whether due to past traumas, deep-seated insecurities, or personality disorders, these people continuously cause pain and turmoil. It is crucial to recognize and avoid them to protect our well-being and maintain a healthy environment. Understanding and identifying malicious individuals can be challenging, but 5 warning signs can help. Through the lens of Stoic philosophy, we not only recognize and embrace our flaws, but also learn to observe and understand those around us. This understanding is not about creating separation, but about fostering a deeper comprehension of the world, leading to a more harmonious and meaningful life. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate inner peace and resilience, and it offers profound insights into human behavior. Today's video will explore the 5 signs of dealing with a malicious person through Stoic philosophy, guiding us toward truth and knowledge. 1. The absence of empathy. A lack of empathy is a clear sign of a malicious person. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, is fundamental to healthy relationships and societies. In a workplace setting, a CEO demanding overtime from an employee caring for a sick family member demonstrates this absence of empathy. Such behavior reflects a disregard for human values and relationships, leading to a toxic work environment. Empathy allows us to connect with others deeper, fostering compassion and mutual respect. Stoic philosophy teaches us to maintain balance and patience in such challenges. Recognizing the lack of empathy in others helps us protect our moral values and integrity. As Seneca said, "It is not what you endure that matters, but how you endure it." Understanding that we cannot change others, but can control our reactions, allows us to navigate difficult situations with grace and resilience. This perspective empowers us to maintain our ethical standards and not be swayed by the callousness of others. For instance, imagine a scenario in which a friend consistently dismisses your feelings and experiences. Whenever you share your struggles or achievements, they respond with indifference or belittle your emotions. This lack of empathy creates a sense of isolation and undermines the foundation of trust in the relationship. Over time, you realize that their behavior stems from a deep-seated insecurity and a need to assert dominance. Stoic philosophy advises distancing oneself from such individuals to preserve one's mental and emotional well-being. In another example, consider a community leader who prioritizes their gain over the welfare of the community. They make decisions that benefit a select few while neglecting the needs and concerns of the majority. This lack of empathy leads to social unrest and discontent. Stoic philosophy encourages us to advocate for justice and equality, using our influence to promote the greater good. By embodying the virtues of compassion and empathy, we can inspire positive change and create a more just society. Empathy is also essential in resolving conflicts and fostering understanding. In international relations, leaders who lack empathy may resort to aggressive tactics and disregard the suffering of others. Historical figures like Mahatma Gandhi and Nelson Mandela, who emphasized empathy and compassion, were able to bring about significant positive change through peaceful means. Stoic philosophy teaches us to consider the perspectives and experiences of others, leading to more harmonious and effective solutions to conflicts. In personal growth, developing empathy allows us to connect with others on a deeper level and build meaningful relationships. It involves active listening, understanding, and responding with compassion. By practicing empathy, we not only improve our relationships, but also enrich our own lives. Stoicism, with its emphasis on inner virtues, guides us to cultivate empathy as a fundamental aspect of our character. 2. The urge to control humans have an inherent desire for control and dominance. This urge can manifest in various forms, from subtle manipulation to overt coercion. However, Stoic philosophy offers a different perspective. True control lies in mastering oneself, one's emotions and reactions. It emphasizes that we can only control our responses, not external events or other people. In relationships, control often masquerades as care or love. True love respects the autonomy of the other person, while controlling behavior stems from insecurity and selfishness. For example, consider the relationship between Jack and Julia. Their relationship began with mutual trust and love. Over time, Jack's fear of losing Julia led him to impose restrictions on her under the guise of protection. He monitored her social interactions, dictated her choices, and made her feel guilty for seeking independence. This controlling behavior strained their relationship, causing emotional loss and eroding trust. Julia felt suffocated and isolated, leading to a breakdown in communication and affection. Stoic philosophy advises accepting each person's right to freedom and focusing on self-control to counteract such control. As Epictetus said, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. In another instance, imagine a workplace scenario where a manager exercises excessive control over their team. Instead of fostering an environment of collaboration and trust, the manager micromanages every task, criticizes minor mistakes, and undermines the confidence of the team members. This toxic environment leads to decreased morale, creativity, and productivity. Employees feel undervalued and stressed, leading to high turnover rates. Stoic philosophy teaches that true leadership involves guiding and empowering others, not dominating them. By focusing on our actions and attitudes, we can create a positive and productive environment. Another real-life example can be seen in family dynamics, where one family member tries to control the lives of others. This could be a parent who dictates every aspect of their child's life, from career choices to personal relationships, under the pretense of knowing what's best for them. This behavior often leads to resentment and a loss of self-identity in the child, who feels trapped and unable to make their own decisions. Stoicism would advise the parent to reflect on their motivations and understand that true care involves supporting and guiding without imposing control. The child, on the other hand, can learn to assert their own autonomy while maintaining respect and understanding. In historical contexts, we can look at rulers who sought to control their subjects through fear and manipulation. Leaders like Julius Caesar or Napoleon Bonaparte, who, despite their remarkable achievements, often resorted to controlling tactics to maintain power. Their need for control led to conflicts and eventual downfalls. Stoic philosophy, with its emphasis on virtue and wisdom, suggests that true leadership is not about control, but about serving the greater good and leading by example. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, embodied this ideal by focusing on self-improvement and the welfare of his people rather than personal power. 3. The mask of charm. Charming individuals often captivate us with their allure, but Stoic philosophy teaches us to question their true motives. Genuine charm comes without expectations, while deceitful charm often hides selfish intentions. Observing the actions and intentions behind someone's charm can reveal whether they genuinely care about your well-being or seek personal gain. Stoicism encourages us to look beyond surface appearances and discern the true character of individuals. Consider the case of Mark, a businessman who uses his charm to manipulate colleagues. Mark's seemingly kind actions are calculated to build a network of indebtedness. He frequently praises others, offers help, and appears generous. However, his true intentions are revealed when he expects favors in return and uses his influence to advance his interests. Those who do not comply with his demands find themselves ostracized and undermined. Stoic philosophy encourages us to remain vigilant, trust our instincts, and discern the true intentions behind charming facades. As Seneca wisely stated, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Recognizing the difference between genuine kindness and manipulative charm is crucial for protecting ourselves from exploitation. In social settings, charming individuals often use their charisma to gain trust and influence. This can be seen in political leaders who promise great changes and captivate the masses with their rhetoric. However, once in power, their true intentions surface, revealing selfish motives and corrupt practices. Stoicism teaches us to be cautious and discerning, understanding that true character is revealed through consistent actions and behavior over time. Leaders like Winston Churchill, who despite his flaws, demonstrated genuine concern for his country and led with integrity, contrast sharply with those who use charm as a facade for deceit. Another example is in personal relationships, where a partner uses charm to manipulate and control. This person may shower their partner with affection and gifts initially, only to use these gestures as leverage later. They may make their partner feel special and valued, but their underlying goal is control and dependency. Over time, the charming exterior fades, revealing a manipulative and self-serving nature. Stoic philosophy advises us to value actions over words and to seek relationships built on mutual respect and genuine care. As Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." By focusing on simplicity and sincerity, we can avoid the traps of superficial charm. In literature, characters like Iago from Shakespeare's Othello or Mr. Wickham from Pride and Prejudice exemplify how charm can be used as a tool for manipulation. These characters use their charm to deceive and exploit, causing harm to those who trust them. Their actions highlight the importance of looking beyond appearances and understanding true intentions. Stoic philosophy, with its emphasis on wisdom and discernment, guides us to see through such facades and recognize genuine virtue. 4. The joy of others' pain. Malicious individuals often find pleasure in the suffering of others, a trait known as schadenfreude. This behavior reflects deep-seated insecurities and a lack of empathy. Recognizing and avoiding such individuals is crucial for our well-being and maintaining healthy environments. Schadenfreude can manifest in various ways, from subtle gloating over others' misfortunes to actively causing harm for personal satisfaction. Consider a workplace scenario where a colleague delights in others' failures and setbacks. They may spread rumors, sabotage projects, or undermine their peers to gain a sense of superiority. This toxic behavior creates an environment of fear and mistrust, affecting overall productivity and morale. Stoic philosophy advises us to rise above such negativity and focus on our virtues and actions. By maintaining a positive and compassionate attitude, we can counteract the harmful effects of schadenfreude. A partner who takes pleasure in your pain can cause significant emotional damage in personal relationships. Imagine being in a relationship where your partner mocks your struggles, belittles your achievements, and derives satisfaction from your failures. This behavior erodes self-esteem and trust, leading to feelings of isolation and despair. Stoicism teaches us to recognize our worth and not be swayed by the malicious actions of others. We can protect ourselves from such harm by seeking relationships built on mutual respect and genuine care. In historical contexts, leaders who inflicted pain for personal gain often faced eventual resistance and downfall. Figures like Joseph Stalin, whose reign was marked by brutality and suffering, serve as reminders of the destructive nature of Schadenfreude. Stoic philosophy, with its emphasis on compassion and justice, advises leaders to prioritize the well-being of their people. By focusing on the greater good and acting with empathy, leaders can create more just and harmonious societies. In literature, characters like Iago from Othello or Nurse Ratched from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest exemplify how the joy of others' pain can lead to personal and social turmoil. These characters use their positions to manipulate and harm others, ultimately facing the consequences of their actions. Stoic philosophy encourages us to seek compassion and avoid the pitfalls of Schadenfreude, understanding that true fulfillment comes from contributing to the well-being of others. In personal development, cultivating empathy and rejecting Schadenfreude is crucial for our growth and happiness. By focusing on the positive aspects of life and seeking to uplift others, we build a more compassionate and fulfilling existence. Stoicism teaches us to rise above petty negativity and embrace virtues that lead to a more meaningful life. 5. The web of lies. Malicious individuals often use lies to manipulate and control others. Pathological lying involves constant, unnecessary fabrication to mislead and gain power. Recognizing and dealing with such behavior is crucial for maintaining healthy relationships and environments. Pathological liars weave a complex web of deceit, making it difficult to distinguish truth from falsehood. Their lies can have far-reaching consequences, affecting not only individuals, but entire organizations and communities. Consider a workplace scenario where a colleague consistently lies to cover their mistakes and shift blame onto others. This behavior creates an atmosphere of mistrust and animosity among team members. The constant deception undermines teamwork and collaboration, leading to decreased productivity and morale. Stoic philosophy advises us to maintain our integrity and not be swayed by the deceitful actions of others. By focusing on our virtues and truthfulness, we can navigate such situations with clarity and strength. In personal relationships, lying can erode trust and cause emotional harm. Imagine a partner who lies about their past, finances, or intentions. Over time, these lies accumulate, creating a foundation of deceit. The truth eventually comes to light, leading to feelings of betrayal and heartbreak. Stoicism teaches us to value honesty and transparency in our relationships, recognizing that trust is the cornerstone of genuine connection. By being truthful and demanding the same from others, we build relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. In historical contexts, leaders who relied on deceit often faced eventual downfall. Figures like Richard Nixon, whose presidency was marred by the Watergate scandal, serve as reminders of the consequences of dishonesty. Stoic philosophy, with its emphasis on virtue and wisdom, advises leaders to uphold truth and integrity. By being honest and transparent, leaders can build trust and inspire confidence in their followers. In literature, characters like Jay Gatsby from The Great Gatsby or Tartuffe from Molière's play exemplify how lies can lead to personal and social turmoil. These characters use deception to create false identities and manipulate others, ultimately facing the repercussions of their actions. Stoic philosophy encourages us to seek truth and avoid the pitfalls of deceit, understanding that true success and happiness come from living authentically and with integrity. In personal development, embracing honesty and rejecting lies is crucial for self-growth. By being truthful with ourselves and others, we build a foundation of trust and respect. Stoicism teaches us to confront uncomfortable truths and accept responsibility for our actions. This approach leads to a more fulfilling and meaningful life, free from the burden of deceit. Conclusion. Recognizing and dealing with malicious individuals is crucial for self-protection and personal growth. Stoic philosophy teaches us to observe, understand, and respond to these challenges with rationality and courage. By cultivating self-awareness and adhering to our principles, we can protect ourselves from harm and build meaningful, authentic relationships. Have you ever encountered these signs? How have you protected yourself? Share your experiences in the comments, and if you found this message helpful, like and share the video. Subscribe for more content on Stoic principles and living a meaningful life. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.